guys, let's jump straight into the video. This video is long overdue and highly requested. I do have a Chrome tutorial already posted on my channel, but I always get lots and lots of questions, so I was like, let me just come back and do like a more updated version for you guys. So first things first, you're going to buff your nails out with any sort of buffing block that you have. Before I go further, I'm choosing to use this glue, even though they're both the same brand, because for some reason that older one is just a lot more thicker and it doesn't run as easily. So I don't know what it is about the different formulas, but yeah, that one that I have for a minute is the one that I go to. But anyway, you're gonna buff your nails like your life depends on it. Whichever smoothing block that you have, you can use. I actually ran out of the ones that I typically use all the time, so those little orange little smoothing blocks is what I had to kind of like compromise with. So anyway, it ended up still working fine. But once you do your acrylic, you don't have to put a matte top coat down on this. You don't have to put any paint down on this at all, unless you want a specific color down, and then that's a whole nother method I do plan on making another video for. But you're gonna just lay your acrylic and let it dry, and then buff your nails a lot, like not like overly excessive, but enough to where the nails are smooth so that the chrome doesn't stick into the grooves. So this is the design that I'm choosing. I wanted to do like a 3D line art chrome design, and I'm using rhinestone glue like I just showed you guys in the clips before, and I just go ahead and do the lines that I want, and I dry it so that they don't move. So really only dry for like 20 seconds. That's really all it needs. I use black gel when I do my chrome. I use this V Beauty brand. This is not sponsored. I just been using this brand black and their white polish for years, so I just prefer it as my go-to. But I use a line art brush and I kind of just go around the gel that I put on the nail. Now be mindful that wherever you put this black paint is where the chrome is going to pick up. So you want to be as careful as you can, but also kind of work kind of fast, not like super fast, but quick enough, because I do notice that sometimes the black will bleed off of the gel onto the nail. I've learned it the hard way, so that is why I still do dry after I do each nail when I'm painting the black on, because you don't want it to bleed onto the nail. So I dry this black for about, anytime I use chrome, I dry my black base gel for about 2 minutes in a light. You don't need it to be a lot, because you don't want to dry and dry and dry over again and then the chrome doesn't stick. So also I found that these little foam wedges that just popped up on the screen, I got them from Amazon. They really do work when it comes to like removing the extra glitter off the nail. I saw that on Instagram somewhere and I decided to just order them and try it, and now I don't do my chrome without it. So I go ahead and buff in the chrome onto the black. You can get it on the nail. I do try to still be mindful that I wanted to only like to where I only apply it on the black, because obviously the more chrome you put on, the more you're gonna have to wipe off. So then I just go ahead with this foam wedge and kind of like just wipe all the extra glitter off. You can wipe as hard as you want. It is not going to come off unless your black isn't dry enough. But if you dry for at least 2 minutes, then your black should definitely be cured. But that is pretty much what I do. If you want to do use gel colors and then put chrome on top, again, that is a different method. The term is called isolated chrome method, and I do plan on doing a video for that as well, because it's a whole extra, like maybe 2 or 3 steps. Super simple. Still is not anything that's like super hard, but you do have to do different steps for it. So again, really quick, I lay my acrylic. I use a smoothing buffing block. You can get them from Amazon. You can get them pretty much anywhere. And I file each nail for about, or I buff each nail for about 30 seconds. And then I go in with my black line art. It doesn't have to be 3D like I'm doing here, but any black line art. And then you go and you dry for about 2 minutes, and then you put your chrome in, and then you use a foam wedge to wipe off the extra chrome. And then after this, you'll just top coat it, and then you'll be good to go. I'll show you guys a few clips at the end of the finished product. And of course, any questions you guys have, you can leave in the comments for me, and I will answer them to the best. But yeah, I'll bring another chrome video. Thank you guys so much for watching as usual, and let me know what you think.